Hey guys, welcome to the video. This is Four Wheels, Rods, and Reels, and hitting my first actual fishing session of the year. It's March, it's 3 days into spring, and it is pretty cold. It's like 50 degrees. I know that's not very cold. The fish haven't exactly started spawning yet, but we're gonna try anyway. Maybe we can get the pre-spawners. Right now I am going to throw a jerkbait, this blue one right here. That is a Rapala. I forgot what it's called, but it's a Rapala jerkbait, and when I think of the name I will let you know. Other than that, please enjoy the video, and here we go. I'm also not very sure how today's fishing is going to go. I don't expect much, but I hope for the best. And they also started off, great already. See the screw here? GoPro. Yeah, I lost one of those already. This is an extra, great way. So I saw a lot of movement back here on my way to switch my lure. So I'm just gonna try back here before I go switch. Alright guys, so I've seen some fish moving now. Definitely fish moving in the back here. A couple off the bank, a couple near some cover, and the jerkbait's not working. Now the reason you use a jerkbait at this time of year when the water's still pretty cold is because it's like slower moving. The fish don't want to work as hard to get food, the water's cold, they're not really completely active yet. And the jerkbait, pauses and stuff. So it's like, when you rip, and then you stop, it pauses, and that's when they would probably get it. I don't know, honestly, I've never caught a fish on a jerkbait. I was trying, hopefully I did today, but I guess not. Now I'm gonna change up. I might do a spinnerbait and just slow roll it. Now I'm gonna use a 1/2 ounce. That might be too heavy, so I might have to switch to a 3/16 or a 1/4. I'm not so sure. And then I'm also going to put a black and blue Senko on my spinning rod, Texas rigged, and see what I can do with that. Now worm is a good lure to use all year round, and that's just because, well, fish like worms, and that's like the classic fishing bait, so it just works. And then you fish a worm slow any time of year anyway, whether it be summer or fall. Usually, summer or spring or fall, you don't really fish a worm fast in the first place, so that's not really that's not really something to worry about when you fish a worm. This is also my new rod. If you've seen on my channel, I did a overview of it. I've used it once prior to this video. I didn't catch anything with it, so the rod is still completely fresh, if you want to say. Yeah, so hopefully we break it in today. I'm using a 5/0 Gamakatsu EWG hook, which is extra wide gap for Texas rig Senkos, and it is a Bass Pro Shops Tournament Series Senko. It's blue with a blue tip, and yeah, that's the Senko. And what I say, I was going to use spinnerbait. People also use a lipless crankbait this time of year. I also have not caught a fish on a lipless crankbait, so I don't really have much to say on lipless crankbait. Actually, I'm just going to go with the smaller one. Should I? I don't have trailer hooks on these. Okay, gotta put a trailer hook because I'm going to use my trusty spinnerbait. And the reason I'm using a spinnerbait is it's a little windy. It's also going to give off a flash, and it's going to look like there's more than one fish. So, look like a little school of bait. Not really sure that there are any little schools of bait at this time of year, because not much has spawned that I'm aware of. Because pretty sure large and smallmouth are like the first ones. So I'm going to use a white and chartreuse. No, there's no smallmouth in here, by the way, just largemouth. And they get pretty big for this little small place, upwards of 3 pounds. And then, so for the trailer hook, is a 2/0 VMC trailer hook. You just put it on like that, and your trailer hook is set up, and you are good to go. And the trailer hook is for short strikes and such, which they may do at this time of year, because like I said, they're very like lazy and such, and I believe the correct word is lethargic. I've just heard that word. I don't really know if that is the proper word, but that's how other people describe it. So maybe it is, and I took a shot. You can let me know if it is or it isn't. I also have a video specifically on how to put a trailer hook on a spinnerbait. Yeah, I know it's like a 4-minute video and I just showed you in 30 seconds, but it's, you know, a more formal, like, it's a more formal type video about how to do it. I really explain it, I talk about the reasoning, and I will also have a review on the spinnerbait. It's a Northland Tackle Reed Runner. This is a 1/2 ounce. It is white chartreuse, I believe is the color, so it's basically white and chartreuse, and it works very well. I caught my PB, which is almost 5 pounds on this lure. And for the black and blue Senko, I've caught countless fish on that. Big, small, medium. Yeah. So I think I'm gonna try the worm back here, and then make my way around the spinnerbait, then go back with the worm, and try around some brush. And the blue jerkbait, I was using that because the water was dirty and it would stand out. You could also probably use that in clear water, and it would be kind of like a shad, even though shad aren't really blue. Why I have a blue jerkbait is a good question. I bought that when I was new fishing. I didn't know what I was doing with colors. A lot may argue it doesn't matter, but then also the water here is dirty, so a loud color like that could work. Like pink is a good color, and there's really nothing pink, so I don't really understand how the color works. All I know is that black and blue is for dirty, which is why my worm right now is black and blue, because the water is pretty dirty. Like the visibility is decent, like maybe 8-10 inches. I don't know if that's decent, it's probably pretty bad, but yeah, the water is brown, so it's dirty. Not much you can see. But a worm is a good lure to use all year round, in any situation pretty much. So you can't really go wrong with that. The jerkbait, like I said, I haven't had much luck with. And I think it could be even a little too early. You see what I see right there? I see like minnows. I'm not sure what those are. If they're just straight minnows, if they're baby bass, if they're baby bluegill, but they're fry, like they're really small. And that is good news. That means the pond is thriving, and that means if I throw my spinnerbait, I have something to imitate. Because the blades on the spinnerbait imitate little bait fish, and also just generally attract attention to the lure. Because the spinning blades cause disturbance in the water, you know, the fish notice, and they pay attention. Well, the water back here is a lot shallower and a lot clearer. I don't know what really goes on back here, but I guess we'll see. Oh, look at that. Saw movement over there. See, I think it's too shallow for the fish at this time of year to be back here, but that just scared whatever was there away. That's great. Great cast. Still gotta get used to this new rod. You know, I'm using 7 feet now. It's lighter. I used to use a 6.6 ugly stick, and that was very heavy. Now I have this Abu Garcia, which is much lighter. Yeah. Ooh, that cast was beautiful. I guarantee you if I did that cast in the summer in a corner like that, that was a fish. Right now, I'm not very sure because, you know, I don't know that anything would be that close to the shore right now. I don't know that anything would be in this cove today because it's cold. And shallower water is going to stay colder longer, but it's going to heat up faster because it doesn't have as much to retain. I think I said that right? Right? Shallow water is going to warm up faster, but the fish aren't going to stay in it because it's colder, because it fluctuates more. So like they'd still live in the depth. Like maybe they'll come here during the day. So like maybe this is a good place. I'm really not sure though. Yeah. That's my light on the opinion. My opinion on the topic here. Not too sure. This thing launches missiles. Missiles. Like the casts are actually like fire. Like I have never seen a cast so fast and far like in my life. Like my 10-foot ugly stick does not cast like this. I am beyond satisfied. I think the accuracy is pretty decent too. So this rod is gonna, once this rod catches me a fish, I'll be able to fully determine its like goodness.
Why are you so thoughtful?
I don't know, because I'm probably gonna include this.
You had a fish or a fucking hawk?
No, it was a fish. It was like and I was like, out of your mouth. Mm. Damn it! How? Shit. I knew there was a fish there. I knew it. I've been seeing him. I've been seeing him. And now I have to re-rig the worm, and then all this, and then damn, man. Okay, more patience. It's winter. You have to remember that. Okay? Okay. Alright guys, well on that note, we are ending the day. I think I'm going to make this a video anyway, because I did a lot of talking and I guess it was kind of funny and all. But, yeah, we didn't catch anything. So, like I expected. But that's okay, because it's still kind of disappointing even though we didn't catch anything. Even though I felt like I wouldn't, you know, one of those things. Alright, well, hope you enjoyed the video, and see you next time.